Why are Georgetown's historical preservation regulations strict in D.C.? Have you ever wondered why Georgetown, with its charming streets and historic buildings, has such strict rules about preserving its character? The answer lies in its rich history and significance. Georgetown is one of the oldest neighborhoods in Washington, District of Columbia, with roots dating back to 1751. It was the first historic district in the District of Columbia and one of the earliest in the United States, thanks to the Old Georgetown Act of 1950. This federal law was created to protect Georgetown's unique architectural and cultural character. The Old Georgetown Board plays a key role in this process. This board reviews and approves most exterior construction and alterations in the neighborhood. The strict regulations are in place for several important reasons. First, Georgetown is recognized as a National Historic Landmark District. It is listed in both the District of Columbia Inventory of Historic Sites and the National Register of Historic Places. This high level of recognition means that Georgetown must maintain rigorous preservation standards to keep its authentic character intact. The legal framework established by the Old Georgetown Act gives the United States Commission of Fine Arts authority over exterior changes. The Old Georgetown Board acts as an advisory body, creating a review process that is more stringent than in other parts of the District of Columbia. This ensures that any changes respect the neighborhood's historic fabric. Another reason for these strict regulations is the preservation of architectural integrity. The rules emphasize maintaining original materials, styles, and proportions. For example, any additions to historic buildings must be smaller in size and style, ensuring they do not overshadow the dominant historic structure. New construction and alterations must also be compatible with existing historic materials and should not block important views or disrupt the historic streetscape. Community involvement is also a significant factor. Residents and local organizations, like the Citizens Association of Georgetown, actively support preservation efforts. Living in Georgetown is seen as both a privilege and a responsibility to protect its historic character for future generations. Lastly, the regulations also consider environmental and streetscape elements. They protect mature trees and landscaping while discouraging excessive paving or curb cuts that could alter the historic environment. This reflects a broader goal of preserving not just buildings but the overall ambience of the neighborhood. In practical terms, these strict regulations mean that any exterior construction, major interior changes, or demolition requiring careful review and approval. This process involves multiple agencies and ensures that Georgetown remains a well-preserved neighborhood that reflects its early American roots while accommodating modern living. So, the next time you stroll through Georgetown, remember that its charm is protected by these important regulations, helping to keep its history alive for everyone to enjoy.